The road to the championship ends here. Welcome to St. Augustine High School for what promises to be a phenomenal day of girls basketball right here on the Prep Insider CIF San Diego section stream, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. Jonathan Rifkind on the call with you, sitting courtside. If you're joining us from the Sarah game, Jonah Malkin over there calling a phenomenal Division V girls championship game. But we got a good one. Two teams who have not been to this point in modern basketball memory matching up at St. Augustine for the Division III girls basketball championship. Fallbrook, the Warriors, and the 1 seed taking on St. Joseph Academy, the 2 seed here at St. Augustine. Two teams battling it out all season. This is part 2 between these two schools. They played earlier this season. The winner was was Fallbrook. The next game, Ramona was beaten by Fallbrook. But this is a Fallbrook team who had an 8-game winning streak, and then they lost a really tough one to Sage Creek. They regrouped, and now they are riding another 8-game winning streak, including the big win against Sage Creek last night to get here to the championship today. We are going to step aside for the national anthem break, back for the opening tip when we return. What a beautiful national anthem, so incredibly sung by one of the players from the St. Joseph Crusaders. What better way to kick off championship basketball than with an incredible national anthem from one of our phenomenal student athletes? So let's get to the starting lineups. Fallbrook, as announced by head coach Nick Cardona, Samuel Harrison, and Jessica Ramirez. They are the 1 seed, the designated home team coming into the game 21-7. They went 10-0 in the illustrious Valley League. It'll be Naya Kernick in the backcourt with Juliana Blas and L.A. Aaron. Down low, we'll see Claire Nordine, the incredible freshman. She'll team up with Liz Villagrán. On the other side for St. Joseph Academy, as announced by head coach Joseph Murray. They come into tonight at 22-2 on the season. One of those losses came against Fallbrook. They were 8-0 out of the Citrus League. The starters will be in the backcourt. Senior Abby Aguilar will join Maddie Doan, one of the two phenomenal sisters starting, in Ava Meha. In the front court, Michaela Doan will team up with Emma Clough. We're going to step aside for our final pregame timeout. When we return, opening tip-off. You are listening to the Prep Insider CIF San Diego section girls basketball Division III championship. Back from St. Augustine in a moment.
The head coach is Mr. Joseph Murray and the rest of the Crusaders. Now our home team today, the Warriors of Fallbrook High School. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 43, Liz Villagran. Starting at center, a freshman, number 25, Claire Nordine. Starting at shooting guard, a junior, number 5, Ellie Aaron. Starting at guard, a junior, number 3, Juliana Platt. And starting at the point guard, a junior, number 1, Naya Kernick.
Let's get it going. Welcome back to St. Augustine. The Saints lost last night to the number 1 seed Torrey Pines, but they are hosting a phenomenal girls basketball matchup. We'll be back here tomorrow for the Division 2 and 4 championships, and we'll be at Sarah tonight for the Division 4 championships as well. All right, let's get going. St. Joseph, the Conquistadors, they're wearing their road navy blues, white numbers and letters on the front and back outlined by gold. Fallbrook is in their home whites. The Warriors out on front are in navy blue. The numbers are in navy blue as well, outlined by red. Two teams looking for their first section championship in recent memory. Fallbrook won in 1987. That was the last time that they have won the championship. They have not been back. Any of the coaches on either side don't know when the programs have last been here. So two freshman contenders here in San Diego, leaving it all on the floor in Division 3. The tip is up, and it's controlled by the Conquistadors, but immediately a whistle is blown. Maddie Doan out in the center got charged with a backcourt violation. The tip actually went to Fallbrook, but she extended to regain possession for the Conquistadors. But one foot was over one side of the timeline, and the other was on the other side. Fallbrook in possession, side out. 1 second has come and gone. And you hear the St. Joseph Academy Conquistadors showing out in droves, chanting defense. On the right wing, it's Kernick. Bringing it out to the left shoulder. Great lockdown defense by Chloe. Kernick takes the baseline to the hoop. She can't lay it in, but she gets fouled for 2. Naya Kernick, leading scorer for Fallbrook, up at 21 points per game, 7.8 rebounds per game. She'll also get you 2.5 assists per game and 2.5 steals per game. She is a do-it-all. They called the foul on the floor. On the inbound, it's Juliana Blass. Taking it down to the left block. She gets hacked on the land attempt, and she will go to the line for 2. Both of these teams with a very tough road to the championship. For Fallbrook, they had to beat Santana and Sage Creek to get here. Rancho Benavista and Liberty Charter were the two teams that St. Joseph Academy had to play. Front end, no good here for Bloss, averaging 8.4 points per game, 2.5 rebounds. Hits the second, 1-0 Fallbrook. They will press the entire game. Head coach or assistant coach Sam Harrison told me we are going to press. It's broken here by St. Joseph as Michaela Doan is wide open. She lays it in, and the Conquistadors lead here early, 2-1. Kernick bringing it up, picked up at midcourt by Emma Chloe. Chloe averaging a hair over 4 rebounds and 2 steals a game. Driving into the middle at the free throw line was Bloss. She got bumped by Abby Aguilar. Already 3 team fouls for St. Joseph. That's a good sign here. And how about this stack side or out under the hoop out here for Fallbrook? Inbound goes to Kernick straight away on the left baseline. Layup is too hard. She gets the rebound, loses it. It's corralled by Claire Nordine. Back out to Kernick. Right wing for 3. It's short by Bloss. Rebound falls to Abby Aguilar and St. Joseph. 2-1, St. Joseph up. A minute has come and gone here in the championship. Pass goes through the hands of Doan, tracked down by Bloss. She's running the break now. Juliana Bloss on the right baseline, bringing it into the corner, swings it back up top to Kernick. Kernick picked up by Chloe. Brings it to the left wing to Aaron, back to a cutting Nordine. She can't hit the floater. Balls bounce around, back to Nordine. She airballs the second attempt. Rebound ripped down by Maddie Doan. She's averaging 8.8 rebounds per game. 2-1, St. Joseph's up here, a minute and 40 seconds into the ball game. On the other end, Michaela Doan spinning into the middle of the lane. She can't hit a floater. Rebound comes away to Nia Kernick, leading the charge here for Fallbrook on the left wing. Up against Chloe. They will set up the offense. In the right pocket, ball is swung to Ellie Aaron. She floats it up and in for two. First field goal here for Fallbrook, courtesy of Ellie Aaron. She's averaging 9 points per game. 3-2, Fallbrook up by 1. The press is beat here by St. Joseph. Left wing, Chloe dumping it down to Doan. She hits and one. Michaela Doan, 13 points per game, leads the team. Her sister is averaging 12. And right there, a great find from Chloe to Doan. She hits and one. Foul goes against. They have the number 2 up on the board. They haven't changed it. And there it is. It's Tyler Williams picking up her first. 4-3 our score. St. Joseph's up by 2 after the and one is hit by Doan. 2 minutes and 15 seconds into this one, and championship intensity is apparent from the onset. Up top is Kernick. Stops at the free throw line. Her 15-footer is short. Rebound ripped on by Anna Salorza. 8 rebounds off the bench. She just checked in. Full court heave to Chloe. Loses it. Gets it back. Swings it into the left wing to Doan. Hands it off to Salorza. She can't hit the land, but she gets hacked. And Michaela Doan will head to the line for 2. 5-3, 5:25 to go here opening quarter. In what will be our only game here from St. Augustine today. We'll have 2 tomorrow. But tonight at 7:30, we'll be at Sarah for Crawford versus Vincent Memorial, the Division 5 Boys Championship. First free throw, short by Michaela Doan. Looking to line up number 2. She was 1 for 1, now 1 for 2. And now 1 for 3. In and out. Rebound ripped down by Aaron. And here comes Fallbrook. Kernick crossing the timeline. Brings it straight away. Right wing for 3. Villagrán swishes it through. Liz Villagrán averaging 2 threes a game in the backcourt. Kernick turns it over. Left wing 3. Blast. It's short. Rebound ripped away by Michaela Doan. 6-5 Warriors lead under 5 to play here in the first quarter. On the left wing, it's Meha dumping it into the high post to Doan. She backs down a defender and lays it up and in. Claire Nordine had nowhere to go. Just a 5'9 freshman tasked with guarding the biggest player on the floor in Maddie Doan. 7-6 St. Joseph Academy back up top here by 1. Crowd wants defense. Up top it's Blass. On the right wing, picked up by Chloe. Into the middle, she airballs a floater wide left. It goes out of play, and the Conquistadors will get it back. What a fast-paced opening 3.5 minutes, but offense eluding both sides to this point. That press is beaten by Doan. She dumps it off to her sister, Michaela, who lays it up and in for 2. Maddie Doan to Michaela Doan. Maddie, the senior. Michaela, the sophomore, and the continuity is apparent. 9-6, largest lead of the game here for the Conquistadors. Kernick picks up her dribble, swings it right wing to Aaron. Aaron on the right block, finds Nordine in the right corner, goes back to Aaron, unloads for 3, way too hard as it is tracked down by Salorza. Here come the Conquistadors now. Meha on the right wing, calling the shots. Ava Meha averaging 9.5 points per game. Swings it to Doan. She's blocked at the rim, but her sister Michaela cleans up the rebound and lays it in for 2 amongst the trees. Michaela Doan accounting for all but 2 of the 11 Crusader points. And listen to the crowd. The St. Joseph Academy Conquistador faithful have turned out in droves, and they're making their presence felt early. 11-6, 3:31 is where the clock stops. Time out Fallbrook. And during this break in the action, we have a moment to thank one of our sponsors, Mission Fed Credit Union. Mission Fed Credit Union is proud to partner with the CIF San Diego section. They're not only San Diego's largest member-owned non-for-profit full-service financial institution, but they also exclusively serve San Diego County. Banking at Mission Fed means doing good for San Diego by putting money back into the communities through supporting and helping hundreds of local nonprofit organizations. Thank you to Mission Fed for sponsoring each and every Prep Insider broadcast. All right, out of the timeout, 11-6, 3:31 to go here. in the first quarter. Fallbrook in possession. They are up 6-4. A mini 5-0 run has St. Joseph Academy up. This was a team that lost 57-42 to Fallbrook back on the 5th of May. Aaron goes left baseline, swings it into the middle. At the rim, it's Nordine. She can't hit the layup, but she gets hacked. She'll go to the line for 2. Claire Nordine averaging 6.5 points. But how about this? 10.7 rebounds for the freshman. And only one senior on Fallbrook. That's Giuliana Viacana, not playing right now. But that just shows you how scary this team is going to be in the upcoming years as Nordine sinks the first free throw. Up near 80% on the season for the freshman. Her and Kernick, the 2 tallest players, both guards who defend centers. Nordine calmly sinks both. 3-point lead for St. Joseph Academy. It's 11-8, 3 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Neha taking the left baseline across the timeline, swings it to Klo, right wing. Klo against the man-on-man defense. Finds Salor's a right shoulder jumper, too hard. Tracked down by Doan into the corner. Mehad, 3 is too hard. And Fallbrook corrals the rebound. Now Kernick bringing it up. Naya Kernick fakes right, goes left behind the back. Bounce past to Blas. She loses it, gets it back. Juliana Blas gets a high screen. Right baseline drive. Floater is short. Rebound comes to Michaela Doan. Doan now to Meha. Meha running the break for St. Joseph. Into the corner for 3 is Klo. Way too hard. Salorza was there, but the ball goes out of play. Fallbrook gets it with a full court to go. To my left, the Fallbrook coaching staff trying to will some energy back into their team that has been so prolific all season long. They played a tough schedule. We'll get to that here in a moment. On the right wing, it's Blas. Tried to dump it down to Kernick, but it goes over her head and out of play. Check that. It was tipped by Salorza, so it'll stay with Fallbrook under the hoop. Naya Kernick, the gunner here. 11-8, 2:13 to play, first quarter. On the near side, it's Nordine. Into the middle, but it's swiped away by Maddie Doan, the senior. She goes to Emma Klo, dumping it back down to Doan. On the right post, good defense by Nordine to force her to give it up, and Klo will reset with 15 on the shot clock. Left wing, Ava Meha. Meha going right at the defense, loses it, taken away by Nordine. Nordine in a one-on-one with Klo. Nordine loses it on the right block, gets it back. Looking into the corner for 3, it's Aaron. Too hard. Ball's tipped out, but out of play. It'll go to St. Joseph Academy. 11-8 our score. 1:33 to play here in the first quarter. Two teams who have not had a championship. The last Fallbrook championship was in 1987 rather. St. Joseph Academy has never had a sport win a championship. The girls basketball team trying to be the first. What a story that would be. Ava Meha, right baseline, stutter step to the rack, she hits. Beautiful dribble drive into a stutter step for Ava Meha. 13-8, 5-point lead here for the Conquistadors. Kernick up on the left wing. Picked up by Meha, brings it down low. Layup is too far by Blas. Rebound tracked down by Salorza. Here comes the full court press. Ball lobbed into the middle to Doan. Finding Meha into the corner, but it's too far. And it will go back to Fallbrook on the turnover. So Fallbrook defensively is playing pretty well. They're getting to the hoop. They're just not finding the bottom of the basket. And in times like these, you have to score. Straight away, Kernick. 13-8, 40 seconds to go here in the quarter. 20-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Into the corner, it's Aaron in the right corner. Going against Doan, picks up her dribble on the high post, looking for some help, hands it off to Nordine. Nordine, little flip, goes in, out, and back in. That was awesome. You could feel everybody holding their breath as that ball bounced above the cylinder. 13-10, it's a 3-point lead. Kernick almost stole the inbound, but she hits it out of bounds. So it'll be side out here at midcourt for the Conquistadors. 13-10, no shot clock, 17 seconds to go here in the first. Ball is lobbed in to Maddie Doan straight away. Swings it to Salorza. Left shoulder jumper's too hard. Rebound comes down to Nordine. She gets hacked by Michaela Doan. That's the 5th team foul here for St. Joseph Academy. They'll have one more to give the rest of the first half. Only 2 team fouls for the Warriors of Fallbrook. Kernick bringing it up. 4 seconds to go, Kernick. Left wing. 2 seconds, Kernick. Dribble drive. Left shoulder as time expires. She hits! Nia Kernick with an exclamation point to end the first quarter. And the lead, which was once 5, is now 1, 13-12. We're going to step aside for a quarter break. We'll be back in 50 seconds for the second quarter. You're listening to the Prep Insiders, CIF San Diego Section Girls Basketball Division III Championship from St. Augustine. Conquistadors of St. Joseph's up 13 to Fallbrook's 12. Back for more in 40 seconds. Back here at St. Augustine, home of the Saints. Currently, though, it's playing host to 2 phenomenal programs in Division III girls basketball. St. Joseph Academy up over Fallbrook, 13-12, as they begin the second quarter on the inbound at midcourt. It's Emma Clough. Stops at the free throw line, floats it wide left, tracks down her offensive rebound, brings it into the left corner. Closing down on her was Juliana Blas, who forced a jump possession arrow. Goes to Fallbrook. Fiery defensive start for the second quarter for the Fallbrook Warriors. And now they look to regain the lead. They haven't led since 6-4. There's a little 5-0 run. Before the Warriors responded, they trail by 1 here, 30 seconds into the second quarter. Juliana Blas straight away. Dribble drive into the middle of the paint. She floats it up and over Doan for 2. And Fallbrook regains the lead, 14-13. It comes 40 seconds into the second quarter. High post, it's Maddie Doan up over the outstretched arms of Ellie Aaron. She lays it in for 2. And that's how you answer if you're the Conquistadors. On the right wing, Aaron. Left wing now. Kernick pulls the trigger for 3. Splashes it through. Second 3 for Fallbrook here this afternoon. And they're up 17-15. Clough with it into the middle. She finds Doan. Doan with a turnaround floater. Can't hit. Rebound falls to Nordine. She runs the break now and hands it off to Kernick, who will slow things up and get it to the half-court set. Swings it right wing to Liz Villagrand. She has a 3. Hands it off to Blas in the near side corner. Left wing now, Kernick. It's a 2-3 zone defense for St. Joseph Academy. In the middle, Nordine walked with it. Indeed, she did. So that's a Fallbrook turnover. 17-15, Fallbrook keeps their lead intact. 1 minute and 40 seconds into the second quarter. Emma Clough with it. Picked up by Villagrand. Stops left shoulder. Hands it back. Straight away 3 by Meha is short. Tracked down by Claire Nordine for Fallbrook. And now Kernick bringing it up. Straight away. She's picked up by Salorza. On the left shoulder. Kernick into the corner for 3. No. Blas took a step inside. Fires the 12-footer. It's too hard. Ball's batted around before Maddie Doan comes up with it. Now Meha crossing the timeline. She's running the break. Ava Meha into the corner to Clough. Clough dumping it down, but into the hands of Nordine. Here comes Claire Nordine for Fallbrook. They're up 17-15. On the right block, she picks up her dribble, swings it out. Aaron pulls the trigger, straight away 3. Can't hit. Ball, though, is tipped out of play. Off of Michaela Doan. It'll stay with Fallbrook. Timeout, St. Joseph Academy. And the first time we have seen any sort of jubilation from the Fallbrook faithful. They've been playing behind for most of this half. Well, during this break in the action, we have an opportunity to thank Aventis Health, who congratulates all CIF student athletes, their schools, and supporting communities for their achievements. Your strength inspires us to do more than just practice medicine. You inspire us to transform lives. Aventis Health, the official healthcare partner of the CIF. Together, inspired. 17-15 our score coming out of the timeout. St. Joseph Academy will play defense, trailing. In that game, back on the 5th of May, it started off close, but it was really the ecstatic play of Nia Kernick, who had 14 points, and Juliana Blah, who had 11, to lead Fallbrook to that win. On the other side, only one double-digit scorer for the Conquistadors. That was Michaela Doan. She had 16 points and 12 rebounds. Side out here for Fallbrook. They're up by 2, 5:30 to play in the first quarter. Right wing is Nia Kernick. I expect her to play all of this one. Swings it to the right corner. Aaron, dribble drive on the right block, is stopped. Swings it to Blas, back to Kernick. Off balance, 12-footer is short. Rebound comes off to Michaela Doan, who swings it to Chloe, and Chloe will establish the half court. Blas gets in her face. Chloe gets around her. Out to Mayhaw. Straight away, it's Michaela Doan. Goes down to the right block and floats it up and in for 2. With a full head of steam, the sophomore Michaela Doan likely won't be stopped. We are knotted up at 17 apiece here with 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Kernick with it up top. Swings it right wing. Ellie Aaron picked up by Maddie Doan. Aaron now up top. 10 on the shot clock. Looking for some help with 5. Finds Blas. Blas is going to have to hoist one up. Starts her drive. Gets hit. What a bailout. And we will see Juliana Blah head to the free throw line. It was Emma Clow who got a body on Blas as she was driving with about 3 seconds on the shot clock. First free throw, though, no good by the junior point guard. Sub coming in, Abby Aguilar back in for St. Joseph Academy. Emma Clow will take a seat. That's her second. You do not want her in foul trouble if you're Coach Murray. 18-17 as Blah hits the second one. They're up by 1. That is Fallbrook with 4:25 to go here in the second quarter. Ava Mayhaw with it on the right wing. Tried to dump it into the middle, but Ellie Aaron was there. Hands it off to Kernick. Kernick, full head of steam. Stop left block. Back out. Aaron tries a 3 off left. Ball tipped away to Abby Aguilar. Aguilar, the 4th leading scorer on St. Joseph Academy. Leads the team in assists, though, up over 5 assists per game. Hands it off to Doan. Fakes the 3. Takes it into the paint. Can't hit, but Anna Salorza's there for the follow for 2. 19-18, STJA back up by 1. I have a feeling lead changes are going to be a motif in this one. Kernick, full head of steam, lefty floater, too hard. Rebound ripped away by Doan. Handed off to Aguilar. Aguilar looking up the court. Kernick steps into the passing lane. It's a 2-on-2. Kernick against Aguilar. Stops right shoulder, too hard. Aguilar tracks it down, but it goes off of Aaron, who was next to her, and it'll stay with the Conquistadors. Timeout Fallbrook, 19-18, 3:23 to go here in the second quarter. We're going to step aside for a 40-second timeout. You are listening to the Prep Insider CIF San Diego section Girls Basketball Division III Championships, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. Back from more from St. Augustine in a moment. Back here at St. Augustine, so many banners just wash over us when you walk into this beautiful gymnasium. Feels like a stadium. They actually have 3 separate sections where you can sit. You have obviously the 2 sides along the sidelines, but along the right baseline, there's also a section where the students of St. Joseph Academy are posted up. Out of the timeout is the Conquistadors basketball. They're up 19-18 with 3:20 to play in the second. Ava Mayha with it. Dumping it to Slorza, high right post. She airballs the floater. Rebound falls to Claire Nordine. And here come the Warriors. Aaron leading the charge. Up against Doan on the right wing. That's Michaela Doan. Swings it to Kernick left wing. Cutting his blas. They go into the corner to Villagran. High post now with 10 on the shot clock. Nordine swings it into the center. Back out Kernick for 3. She airballs. Ball goes out of play and back to St. Joseph Academy. St. Joseph Academy is a team that I think was wildly slept on this season. I mean, you look at their schedule, they didn't necessarily play the best schools. Their 2 losses were to Maranatha, Christian, and Fallbrook. As a floater on the drive, Abby Aguilar is hit. (21-18), but St. Joseph Academy proving that they belong with some of the best in the section, including Fallbrook, at least to this point. On the right post, it's Aaron. She loses it. Diving to the floor is Michaela Doan, but she slid with it for a St. Joseph Academy travel and turnover. In the corner for 3, it's Kernick. She swishes it home. 21-21 is our score. Right post, a turn and shot by Doan is off right. Rebound tracked down by Claire Nordine. Timeout taken. Oh no, offensive foul on the legal screen. I'm like, why is St. Joseph Academy calling a timeout? When they're on defense, you can't, but it was actually an offensive foul on Fallbrook. Foul goes against Claire Nordine, her second. 21-21, 1:35 to play here in the second quarter. Ava Mayha with it. Hands it off to Doan, and she took about 8 steps. Watching too much James Harden. She turns it over here, her second travel in as many possessions. 21-21, $1:28 to play here in the first half. Juliana Block calmly takes it up here and crosses the timeline for Fallbrook. Near side Nordine. Bounce pass right shoulder. Kernick loses it. Salorza got a hand, but Kernick tracks it down. On the right block, she kicks it to the near corner. Villagran swings it left wing. Juliana Blah now turning on the Jets, flipping it up and in inside the paint for 2. 23-21 Fallbrook. A minute to play here in the half. Mayha. Right corner to Salorza. Cross court heave. Aguilar tries a 3 off back iron. Ball tipped out of play off the Conquistadors. St. Joseph Academy actually had a win, 36-35 against Victory Christian, the team currently playing in the Division V Girls Championship. Phenomenal program. They probably will move up in 2 seasons or so. Kernick with it up top. 30 seconds to go, 10 on the shot clock. Playing the zone, Salorza meets her. Kernick turns the left corner, left baseline, lefty flip, just rattles out. Nordine is there for the follow. She can't hit, but she gets hacked, and she'll go to the line for 2. Maddie Doan picks up her second, and Claire Nordine at the line. High arcing first attempt off right. Score remains 23-21. Megan Velasco will come in here for St. Joseph Academy and give Maddie Doan the final 21.9 off here in the first half. Nordine at the line. A rainbow on the second one, but she clanks it off the front iron. Rebound ripped away here by Salorza. Abby Aguilar calling the shots up top. No shot clock, 13 to go in the first half. Aguilar picked up by Blah, left wing, picks up her dribble, hands it off to Salorza. Right shoulder, kicking it to Velasco. Back to Salorza. The turn and shot from the shoulder's no good. Offensive rebound ripped away by Doan. She can't hit, and that's how the first half will conclude. 23-21. Folks, I hope you have a good cardiologist because I have a feeling the second half is going to make your heart race if the first half wasn't enough. We're going to step aside for an 8-minute timeout. We'll be back in 8 minutes to get you ready for the second half. I'm going to go over all the first half stats with our official book Joaquin over here and get you what you need for the second half of action. You're listening to the Prep Insider CIF San Diego Section Girls Basketball Division III Championship, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. 23-21 Fallbrook up over St. Joseph Academy. Back from St. Augustine for more in about 8 minutes. $1:44 and counting, maybe $1:40 to go until we hit the second half. Welcome back to St. Augustine High School. Jonathan Rifkind on the call with you, the Prep Insiders CIF San Diego Section Girls Basketball Division III Championship, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. And what an awesome game it has been so far. 23-21 is where our score stands at halftime. The Fallbrook Warriors, the 1 seed, up over the St. Joseph Academy Conquistadors, the 2 seed. Before the game, I talked to head coach Sam Harrison for Fallbrook, and I said, Coach, how do you limit the turnovers? How do you utilize your energy, the championship angst that you build leading up to the moment of actually stepping onto the hardwood? And at the very beginning of the game, Fallbrook really didn't. St. Joseph Academy, they trailed 6-4. They went on a 5-0 run, and it was sort of the Conquistadors' first half to lose. But in that second quarter, Fallbrook came storming back, and now we have a ball game. Half time is over, and we are ready to rock for the second half as St. Joseph Academy begins in possession. They immediately go to Maddie Doan in the middle. She can't hit the floater. Offensive rebound by Aguilar. The follow is too hard, but she got fouled on the way up. I believe it was Ellie Arend. Check that. Juliana Blas will be charged with that foul. Some first half stats for you. 4 points for Maddie Doan, 7 points for Michaela Doan, the Doan sisters, leading the charge for St. Joseph Academy. By the way, Aguilar missed the front end. Nia Kernick, 8 points to lead all scorers for Fallbrook. Juliana Blas with 6, Claire Nordine with 4. 0 for 2. Aguilar can't hit either. Rebound by Kernick. She takes the right baseline across the timeline. Dribble drive down to the right post. Her floater is no good, but she gets hacked and she'll go to the line for 2. Nia Kernick, one of the most prolific point guards in the San Diego section, a junior. Back at the line here where she's 2 for 2 so far today. A little flat on the front end though, and she misses. She was the leader on May 5th when these two teams matched up last. Had that 16-point spurt. She had 9 points in the fourth quarter alone for a Fallbrook team that ended up winning by 15. She hits one of the two, 24-21, 30 seconds into the second half. Up top, it's Emma Clough. Picked up a couple of fouls early. Good to see her reappear. She fires it down to Maddie Doan with a lefty floater up over Juliana Blas. She hits it for 2. 24-23. Doan has 6 points. On the left wing, it's Aaron. She has a 3 against the zone defense, which forces you to take threes. Juliana Blas straight away swings it right wing to Nordine. Nordine firing it into the middle to Kernick, taking the baseline out to the sideline. Back up top, she's picked up by Clough. 7 on the shot clock. Right post jumper by Aaron is too hard. Rebound now is tracked down by Nordine. She's fighting with Doan for it. Doan rips it away from her. Finds Clough, who guns it up to Meha. Past Meha, who gets it before the ball goes out of play. This is an insane break. Aguilar now, right wing 3. Drills it. Abby Aguilar gets her first 3 here tonight. And St. Joseph Academy regains the lead. It's 26-24. $1:30 into this third quarter. Kernick tried to draw a foul, threw up an errant layup. No whistle was blown. Emma Clough with the rebound, swings it into the corner for 3. It's Ava Meha. Clanks off the back iron, rebound ripped down by Maddie Doan. Swings it back out to Clough. Now Aguilar into the middle. She's stripped by Juliana Blas. Hitting the deck with her is Maddie Doan. A jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors the Fallbrook Warriors. 26-24, 6:08 to go here in the third quarter. Two teams that have not won a championship in my lifetime. Fallbrook won the CIF Girls Basketball Championship in 1987. No St. Joseph Academy team has ever made it to a championship. This is the first in the school's history. And they are up by 2 right now. In the right corner, though, Nordine for Fallbrook. Picked up by Doan. Forces the give up. Kernick on the drive got hacked, but it was on the floor. So it should be under the hoop here for Fallbrook High School. At halftime, I was catching up with CIF Section Commissioner Joe Hines in his first year. Such a phenomenal gentleman who signed a contract to take over as commissioner in San Diego during a pandemic and just has done a pristine job helping coordinate incredible nuances that go into these championships and the seasons. On the inbound, Ellie Aaron with a little stutter step floater to the rack. She hits for two, and we're knotted up at 26 with 5:30 to go in the third. On the left shoulder, Aguilar swings it up to Doan. Down low, the outlet pass to her sister, Michaela Doan, is knocked away by Ellie Aaron. Great defense by the junior. Nia Kernick was bringing it up, tried to find Liz Villagrand in the right corner, but the ball was tipped out of play by Ava Meha. It'll stay side out with Fallbrook. 26-26, 5:17 to go here in the third. Kernick inbounds, finds Nordine. Nordine, right baseline dribble. She floats it up and over. Doan for two. And now the Fallbrook faithful making their presence felt here. Really felt like a St. Joseph Academy home game to that point. Up top, Michaela Doan tried to find Salorza in the middle. It's tipped out of play by Villagrand. Not out of play, tipped out of the paint by Villagrand. It's corralled by Abby Aguilar, and then head coach Joseph Murray calls timeout to try and get his team a half-court set. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 4:55 to go here in the third quarter. 28-26, our score between two programs. Like I said, they already played this season. And for Fallbrook, this is a new coaching staff. They came in last year. Head coach Nick Cordona, assistant coach Sam Harrison, and Jessica Ramirez, who was just a spark in amping her girls up. They came into the program last year, a program that was at the bottom of the San Diego section for quite some time. And over the course of two seasons, here they are in the first championship appearance for Fallbrook since at least the early 90s is what I've been told. All right, Warriors lead 28-26 out of the timeout, but it's side out at half court for the Conquistadors. Eva Meha bringing it up, swings it to Aguilar, right wing. Bounce pass into the middle to Maddie Doan. She spins, flipped with the left hand, can't hit. Aguilar tracks down the board, behind the back finds Doan. Doan loses it. Ball is tipped away, corralled by Aaron, and I think that Abby Aaron was also able to throw it off the foot of Salorza. Out of play. Great play by Ellie Aaron. And now Fallbrook bringing it up. Head coach Joseph Murray unhappy with the official call going to Fallbrook. 1-2-1 zone defense for the Conquistadors. Salorza, their tallest player up top at the perimeter, guarding Kernick. Hands it off to Juliana Blas. Blas with 6 points. Picked up by Aguilar. Into the middle. She finds Nordine. Nordine with a turn and a float. It's short. She rips away the offensive rebound. She got blocked on the second attempt. It leads to a jump call. Possession arrow favors St. Joseph Academy. If you're just joining us from the Victory Christian game, I want to thank you. Jonah Malkin was on the call at Sarah for that one. We'll be back at 7:30 for Crawford Vincent Memorial tonight for the boys Division 5 championship at Sarah. Still got to wrap this one up as Fallbrook is able to force a turnover on the left block. Stolen by Kernick. Nia Kernick leading the charge. She gets wrapped up and loses it. On the floor is Blas. She corrals it. Finds Aaron. Lefty flip is short, though. Rebound falls to Aguilar. Gunning it up to Michaela Doan. Doan on the right block. Turns it over. Check that. Juliana Blas hit it out. It looked like Blas was able to get it off her knee, but it's off of Fallbrook. It's under the hoop with a fresh shot clock here for St. Joseph Academy. 28-26 Fallbrook leads. 3:39 to play here in the third. On the inbound, Salorza airballs the floater. Rebound by Kernick. And Nia Kernick with another big rebound. Averaging 20 points per game. Only has 12 so far. Plenty of time left. A quarter and a half to go. Spins at the free throw line. Fakes the first time. Floats it up the second time. It's too hard off the left iron. And how about Nordine? Challenging Maddie Doan for the ball. She is awarded the jump ball, and possession arrow favors the Fallbrook Warriors. Under the hoop here, Nordine takes it into the right wing. Swings it up top to Juliana Blah. Blah up against Aguilar. Fakes right, cuts left, floats it up and in for two. What a beautiful play by Juliana Blah. Looking like Sabrina Ionescu out there with the stutter step to the rack. 30-26 Fallbrook. matching their largest lead of the game of 4. On the right wing, it's Klo. Tries an high arcing 3, almost banked it in. Banks are open at St. Augustine. Not that time, though. Kernick tracks down the rebound. Up top, she's picked up by Salorza. Trying to hand it off. No, she keeps it right shoulder. Nice little feed down low to Claire Nordine, who's uncontested, lays it up and in for 2. And that is how you move off the ball and find a cutting teammate for an easy basket. Timeout, St. Joseph Academy. 32-26, 2:38 to play here in the third quarter. We're going to step aside for a timeout. Back in 40 seconds from St. Augustine High School. You're listening to the Prep Insider CIF San Diego section Girls Basketball Division III Championship, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. I love championship atmosphere, and I love fans. I'm so happy that we have fans back in the stands. Welcome back to St. Augustine High School for a battle of the fans as Fallbrook and the faithful trying to inject some more energy into their team. They're up 32-26. Conquistadors in possession. On the left wing, Ava Meha. She has 3 points. That 1-3 on the day. Finds Klo. Klo tries to dump it down to Doan. It's tipped away by Nordine. 3-on-1 here for Fallbrook. Nordine going coast to coast. Misses the layup. Got to dump that off. Tracks it down. Strips Klo on the floor. There are bodies everywhere. A jump ball is called. And it goes to St. Joseph Academy. The team out of San Marcos, often overshadowed by San Marcos High School and Mission Hills High School. But they are the only San Marcos High School representative in the championships. Something to be proud of for this program. On the left wing, it's Meha trying to cut into this 4-point lead, 6-point lead rather now. Swings it right corner, Abby Aguilar. Loses it, diving to the floor is at Nordine. She strips it away. Finds Aaron. Aaron across the timeline on the right wing, ends her dribble. Swings it to Villagrán. Right corner 3, she hits. Second 3 of the afternoon for Liz Villagrán. 9-point lead, the largest on either side. 35-26. Down low, it's Doan. She hits a left block floater over Claire Nordine. Claire Nordine just a freshman, but she's playing like a senior out there. Up top, it's Kernick. Picked up by Salorza. Fakes right, dribbles left, swings it to the left pocket where Aaron has it. Hands it off to Villagrán. Bounce pass high post. Nordine swings at Aaron. 8-footer is short. Ball is batted around. Bodies flying everywhere again. And it goes out of play off of Fallbrook. (35-28). St. Joseph Academy trailed by 9, trying to cut in ever more. Aguilar loses it in the corner. Taken away by Naya Kernick. Kernick leading the break now. Goes behind the back and slow things up on Salorza. She wants an isolation. Clearing out the floor. She goes right at Salorza. Swings it back out to Blas straight away. Picked up by Aguilar. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hands it off to Aaron on the left wing. Back to Juliana Blas in the near side corner. Hands it off to Kernick. Kernick now, left shoulder. Kernick with the spin on the block. She's rejected by Anna Salorza. No shot clock, 27 seconds to go here in the third. Meha, high arcing 3 is too hard. That would have made this place erupt. Salorza with the offensive rebound and the putback. A 4-0 run makes it a 5-point game. 35-30, 10 seconds to go in the third. Blas with it straight away. Finds Kernick on the right wing with 4. Kernick with 2. Kernick, left wing, heave. It's good! Her second buzzer beater of the afternoon. 38-30. Fallbrook up by 8. As we head to the fourth quarter, we're going to step aside for a 40-second timeout. Don't go anywhere. We have a good one. You are listening to the Prep Insider CIF San Diego section Girls Basketball Division III Championships, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. Back from St. Augustine for the fourth quarter in a moment. 38-30. Fallbrook up over St. Joseph Academy. Back here at St. Augustine, 8 more minutes to go between two teams vying for their first section championship since most of us have been alive. Up top, Juliana Blas will get things started for Fallbrook, up by 8. On the left wing, she's picked up by Aguilar. Swings it to Kernick in the middle, bounce pass into the right corner to Ellie Aaron. Stops her dribble on the right shoulder, finds Villagrán, right corner, 3 air balls. Abby Aguilar with the rebound. Nordine tried to pick her pocket, but got too handsy, and she gets charged with her 3rd foul. Only one senior on this Fallbrook team, Juliana Villacana, and she's not even going to play in this game. That just shows you how phenomenal this Fallbrook team is and how well built they'll be for years to come. Meha, right wing 3, nothing but net. 38-33. It's back up to a 5-point lead here for Fallbrook after Ava Meha drilled her second 3rd of the afternoon. Up top, Juliana Blah. Picked up by Aguilar. A lot of off-ball movement here for Fallbrook. Swings it left wing Nordine, but she walked with it. Can't start your move before putting the ball on the hardwood. Claire Nordine, just a freshman, forgot that. She does everything, though, for you, so I'm sure that as a head coach, you don't want to see her turn it over, but you have to excuse it because she does everything for you, really. Up top, it's Emma Clough. Swinging it left wing, Abby Aguilar against the zone defense here for Fallbrook. Aguilar against the zone, dribbles it to the left block, floats it up, can't hit, but she got fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Third foul on Claire Nordine. You do not want her to pick up a 4th and be in danger of getting into foul trouble, or she is in danger of getting disqualified, fouling out. Aguilar couldn't hit the first, averaging a hair over 62% on the season. Lines up attempt number 2, rims out. Rebound, though, ripped down by Michaela Doan. She goes back up. She was rejected by Aaron. Ball now tracked down to the right post. It goes out of play off of Fallbrook. On the inbound, Clough. High arcing right wing 3, short. Doan tips it out. Salorza tracks it down into the corner. Meha off left iron. Another offensive rebound for Doan. And she floats it up and in over Blas for 2. 38-35, what was once an 8-point lead, has been cut to 3 now with 6:35 to play. Blas, a floater, too hard, and whistles are blown. A technical is called on the Fallbrook bench. Coach Harrison unhappy with what I believe was Michaela Doan on the last possession. On the offensive rebound, Coach Harrison thought that she walked with it, and he was frustrated, arguing that there was no call, and that's why he got teed up. Also, you can't have assistant coaches stand up off the bench. We've seen that time and time again here in San Diego, and when you have 3 assistant coaches standing, you're going to get a technical. At the free throw line is Emma Clough. She misses the first technical. These are such important free throws, a free opportunity here for St. Joseph, and Chloe missed the first. 38-35, the score remains, 6:33 to go here in the fourth. And she goes 0 for 2. So the technical does not come back to bite Fallbrook. And if you're St. Joseph Academy, you have to take advantage of free opportunities. Side out, Aguilar inbounds it to Chloe. Straight away, picked up by the zone. Swings it left wing to Aguilar. Picked up by Kernick. Back up top, Chloe pulls the trigger straight away. 3, almost banked it home again, but can't. Aaron with a box out on Doan, grabs the rebound, hands it off to Kernick. Kernick now, right wing. Stutter steps into the middle. Floater's too hard, gets the rebound. Lefty's second attempt is too hard as well. Doan with the rebound, stolen by Kernick in the backcourt, and she'll reset on the left wing. Up top, she's picked up by Ava Meha. Right wing, it's Aaron. She tries a 3. It's too hard. Ball is tracked down by Nordine. She saves it, but to a St. Joseph Academy player, and now Aguilar with it. Right wing, into the corner. Chloe, floater, too hard. Ball's batted around. Salorza comes down with it, throws it off glass, can't hit. Rebound to Kernick, and she will slow things up. Salorza applying some pressure in the backcourt, but I do not expect for her to try and steal it. She doesn't. Kernick, straight away. On the right shoulder, swings it to Villagrán for 3. It's short. She already has 2 here today. That would have been big. 38-35, our score remains. On the right block, it's Cloud. Too short on the layup. Got to hit these layups. That was a wide open floater. And Juliana Blas will bring it up here and wait for her offense to set. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. 38-35. A little 5-0 spurt here for the Conquistadors. Has them trailing by 3. Kernick, left wing, into the corner block. Fakes the 3. Has a lane. Floats it up. Can't hit, but she got fouled by Michaela Doan, and she'll go to the line for 2. That's foul number 3 for her. So her sister, Maddie Doan, who we have not seen since the early parts of the third quarter when she picked up foul trouble, has 3, and Michaela Doan has 3 as well. Peyton Calloway checks in here for Fallbrook to add some extra defense. 39-35, the second one was good by Blas. Pass down low from Meha, looking for Salorza on the right block, gets it back into the corner, swinging it to Chloe, left shoulder, into the corner for 3, Meha swishes it home. Her third 3, Ava Meha makes it a 1-point game, 39-38, 4.5 to play here in the fourth. You can feel the electricity generating throughout the St. Augustine gym. On the right block, it's Kernick facing a triple team, swings it out. Blas answering for 3. She leaves it short. Salorza tracks down the rebound, swings it to Chloe. Chloe into the corner, Meha. On the right corner, Villagrán quickly clears closes out, forces a give up as Kernick steps into the passing lane and gets the turnover, her third steal here of the afternoon. Fallbrook up by 1. Bounce pass to a clutting Nordine. Can't hit the lay-in, but she got fouled, and she'll go to the line. They are trying to attack the bigs of St. Joseph Academy and get Michaela Doan her 4th foul. Emma Cloud just picked up her 4th. Emma Cloud, the junior point guard, a key piece to Coach Murray's offense down the stretch. And Claire Nordine, who has been butter 4 for 4 from the free throw line today, just missed her first one. 39-38, 1-point lead for the Warriors. 3:53 is where the clock stops here in the fourth. And on the other side, the Conquistador student section trying to make her miss, but she got the friendly roll on the second one. 2-point lead here for Fallbrook. Meha brings it up, picked up at half court by Blas. Beats Blas to the spot on the right wing, picks up her dribble, swings it right shoulder to Salorza, unloads, and banks it through. Wow, Anna Salorza makes it a 41-40 game. St. Joseph Academy with the lead, their first lead since late in the first quarter. Blas left wing. Picked up by Aguilar. Swings it up top to Nordine. Nordine right shoulder. Kicks it out to Villagram. Bounce pass into the middle. The floater by Callaway is left short. Rebound tracked here by Koenig. She turns it over. And then a foul is called on Claire Nordine in the backcourt. And that might be 4 on Claire Nordine. I will have to double check. And that is her 4th for the freshman who has been playing her heart out every single moment of this one. Needs to find a way to stay in the game through the final 3 minutes. 41-40. Conquistadors up. They have possession on the right wing. Salorza dumps it on the high post. That's Doan. And Maddie Doan can't hit and gets charged with a walk as well. She turned, pivoted, and then took a step forward. Fallbrook with a fortunate turnover as they bring it up. Under 3 to play here in the 4th. Everybody get ready. We are going down to the wire at St. Augustine. How about the drive by Koenig? She leaves the lefty layup long. Rebound tracked down by Doan. Swings it up to Meha, and she'll calmly bring it up across the timeline. 2-3 zone defense here for Fallbrook. Salorza, right wing 3, way too hard. Koenig is there to corral the rebound. Nea Koenig straight away, picked up by Anna Salorza. 2.5 to play here in the 4th. In the corner, it's Callaway. Swing it back up to Blah. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Blah! Right dribble drive, too hard on the floater. Rebound tracked down by Koenig. She gets wrapped up by Doan. Jump ball, possession arrow favors the Conquistadors. Both teams playing high-intensity defense, but you have to make your floaters. Juliana Blas had a perfect opportunity. Just too much mustard on it. 41-40, 2 minutes to play. Conquistadors up. Salorza loses it. Into the hands of Nordine. It's a jump, and it goes back to Fallbrook. And the Warriors get it with a full court to go. Under 2 to play here in the 4th. Division III championship on the line for 2 schools who have not won it since Fallbrook won in 1987. On the right wing, it's Koenig. Picked up by Salorza, trying to create some space. Gets a high screen from Callaway. Cuts left, swings it into the corner to Blah. Blah, right shoulder into the middle. Floats it up too hard. Rebound tracked down. Bodies flying into the corner. It comes away to Doan, and a whistle is blown as a timeout is called by St. Joseph Academy. Joseph Murray, as soon as his team got possession, he wanted to make sure that they could get set and not give Fallbrook an opportunity for a steal. $1:36 to play here. 41-40. We're going to step aside for our final timeout of the evening unless we go to overtime. We'll be back in 40 seconds from St. Augustine. You're listening to the Prep Insider CIF San Diego section Girls Basketball Division III Championship late into the 4th quarter. The Conquistadors up 41-40. Back for the finale in a moment. Back here out of the timeout, 41-40, $1:30 to play in the 4th quarter. Up top, it's Abby Aguilar taking the right baseline to the hoop. Leaves the floater short. Rebound falls to Nordine. Brought up by Blas on the left wing. Aguilar forces the give up to Koenig straight away. 1:15 to go. Fallbrook trails by 1. On the right wing, Blas dumps it into the high post to Koenig. On the block, she floats it up and in for 2. 42-41, Koenig went glass. Fallbrook has a 1-point lead with a minute to go. The fans are getting on their feet here at St. Augustine. On the high post, Salorza swings it to Doan. She hits and the foul. Maddie Doan showing her senior prowess late in this one. 52 seconds left, 43-42. St. Joseph Academy up, pending the extra free throw. Ellie Aaron comes back in. Peyton Calloway will take a seat after brief but meaningful minutes for the Warriors. The senior, Maddie Doan, who has been with this program for all 4 years, trying to lead them to a championship. Can't hit the and one. Rebound falls to Kernick. Here comes Fallbrook. Kernick trying to go coast to coast into the corner. Blows for three. Too hard. Nordine is there. Gets the rebound. Timeout, Fallbrook.
Timeout called by the Warriors.
Still 2 timeouts for Fallbrook, 1 for St. Joseph Academy. We're going to keep it here, 43-42. So if I had to color Annis, and Jonah Malkin, I know you're listening, so this is going to be our kind of broadcast at 7:30 during the Crawford Vincent Memorial Championship. If I had to color Annis, I would say, what do both of these teams need to do? So I'm going to ask myself, Jonathan, if you're Fallbrook, what do they need to do here, trailing by 1 with 50 seconds left to win this game? Well, if you're asking me, number 1, it's to keep the ball in Kernick's hands and stay moving around the ball. Kernick at the top of the paint. She's typically picked up by Anna Salorza or one of the Doan sisters. You're eliminating the biggest player out there already with Kernick up at top. Try to find some continuity into the middle. Get an easy shot. On the other side for St. Joseph Academy, you're up by 1. You're in the driver's seat. Keep the pace of play quick because Fallbrook wants to get into that half-court set and establish their offense. Out of the timeout, here we go. 43-42, 41.9 seconds to go for all of the marbles here in the CIF San Diego Section Championship. Full court press by the Conquistadors. Nordine on the inbound. She goes to Blah on the left corner. Now on the left wing, picked up by Aguilar. Blah against contact, no whistle. Errant layup, no good. Rebound comes to Clo. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock for the Conquistadors on offense, and a foul by Juliana Blas. They had 1 foul to give. No. That was the 7th team foul. It is a 1-and-1 situation for the St. Joseph Academy Conquistadors. 22.5 to play here in the 4th. Big free throws for Emma Clo. She got the first. Squaring up, opportunity number 2. High arcing shot, swishes through. Time out. St. Joseph Academy, 45-42. 22.5 to go here in this one. St. Joseph Academy looking for their first championship of any sport in school history. Fallbrook looking for theirs since 1987. St. Joseph up 45-42. Fallbrook has the ball. You do not need a 3 right now. If you're content playing the foul game, St. Joseph Academy has not been that good from the free throw line here tonight. So if I'm Fallbrook, if I'm head coach Nick Cardona, Sam Harrison, and Jessica Ramirez, I'm not necessarily drawing up a 3 here. Maybe if Kernick or if Blas or if Villagran, your best 3-point shooter, is open, you give them the green light. But if you can get a quality 2 and foul quickly, I would say with 15 or so seconds left, that gives you an opportunity. Maybe they miss a free throw and you're only down by 1, but I don't think you need a 3 here if you're Fallbrook. If you have the open shot, take it. But if there's a 2 out there that you can get that's easier and quicker, that's where I think the comeback lies here for Fallbrook. They have the ball with a full court to go, 22.5 to play here in the 4th quarter. Crowd on their feet. And the Conquistador faithful want defense. On the inbound, it's Kernick crossing the timeline with 20 seconds to go. Picked up by Salorza, hands it off to Blah with 14. Blah left wing with 10. You got to go here. Aaron Kernick, left wing 3 for the tie. Rattles out. And the ball is tipped out off of St. Joseph Academy. It'll stay with the Warriors. 4.7 seconds to go. It's 45-42. One more opportunity for Fallbrook here to try and tie this thing up and perhaps force overtime. What a game this has been. Fallbrook was up by 9, 35-26, midway through the third. And St. Joseph Academy dug somewhere deep within them to bring the energy and the spirit and the athletic prowess on the hardwood to come back, take the lead, and try to hold the lead here through the final minute and a half of this game and trying to get the Conquistadors their first win in school history. First championship win. All right, here we go. That is the first buzzer. St. Joseph Academy out there. Fallbrook in possession under their own hoop. The Warriors need a 3 to tie. It's 45-42. 4.5 to go here in the game, and that's seconds. Ellie Aaron, the gunner. Into the middle. They get a 2, and it's laid in by Nordine with 1.5 to go. A timeout taken by Fallbrook, 45-44 after Nordine hits a wide open layup. But that's what I was saying that you needed to do with 22 seconds left. And now with 1.5 seconds left, you have to foul quickly. They'll probably take at least half a second, maybe more off the clock, and things get hairy. No more timeouts for Fallbrook. You can try and steal the inbound, obviously, or force a 5-second violation. There are no timeouts left for the Crusaders of St. Joseph Academy. And they're adding an extra 0.8 of a second, 2.4 on the clock. Under the hoop, full court to go here. You have to try and force a turnover if you're Fallbrook. Here we go, 1-point game, 2.5 seconds to go. Chloe. Half court heave, she finds Doan. Doan dribbles out the clock, and St. Joseph Academy wins their first CIF championship in school history. They are going crazy here at St. Augustine. Unbelievable. 45-44, the final. Got to tip your cap to Fallbrook. They played a heck of a game, but St. Joseph Academy is the best team in Division III girls basketball. Well, we're going to end the stream. I am going to get all the social media proceedings up as the trophy presentation will commence with the Commissioner Joe Hines here in a moment. But for everybody who made our broadcast possible, special thanks to our friends here at St. Augustine, at St. Joseph Academy, and Fallbrook. My name is Jonathan Rifkin signing off. I will be joining Jonah Malkin at 7:30 for the Division V Boys Championship from Sarah High School. I hope you can join us for that. If not, I'll be back here tomorrow for the Division II Championships at St. Augustine High School. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Once again, St. Joseph Academy wins 45-44. They are your CIF San Diego Section Division III champions. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoon.